my view has evolved has been really since the start of this year, when I could see that Israel was not achieving its war aims. Its war aims were to defeat Hamas. That hasn't happened. To get the hostages released. That hasn't happened. Been no hostages released now for a long period of time. They then moved into a nearly 3-month blockade, which to me is a criminal starvation of a populace, which should never have been allowed to happen. The bombardment has been utterly relentless all over Gaza. They've obliterated 70% of Gaza. I think is completely disproportionate to what happened to Israel on October the 7th. Now, you've got at least 60,000 people have been killed, including reportedly over 20,000 children. This is unconscionable numbers of civilians. Obviously, a number of those are Hamas. I accept that. We don't know the exact number, but you've got to assume that at least 40,000 plus civilians have been killed. And at what point, if you're not achieving your war aims, does that become not just disproportionate, but completely indefensible? And I think we're rapidly reaching that point, particularly in the context of the way that people like Smotrich and Ben-Gvir, these hardliners on the Israeli government cabinet, the way they've been talking now quite brazenly and openly about ethnic cleansing. You know, as far as they're concerned, this is a great opportunity to get all the Palestinians out of Gaza, to kick a load of them out of the West Bank, to take control, to create a series of emirates and so on, and to get really what I suspect those guys in particular have had this dream harboring for a long time, which is an opportunity out of the tragedy of October the 7th to actually displace and ethnically cleanse the Palestinians. Now, I speak to a lot of people, Jewish, Israeli, Palestinian, Arab, all types of people. I've been all over the place. And this is what most people feel. Right? So this is not an isolated evolution for me. Most people who defended Israel's right to defend itself think they've gone too far. Most people think that the language coming out of the cabinet ministers like Ben-Gvir and Smotrich is now ethnic cleansing. And at some point, the world has to understand what they're saying, understand they probably mean it, and what do we then do about that? None of this is a criticism of the Israeli people.